Morning, everybody. We're going on a new ride here. Where are we going?
We're going to go to Fort Pulaski and then to Tybee Island and check out the museum, Lighthouse Museum there, and then whatever else we can find.
Now, this is all in Savannah, Georgia.
So we're going here to Fort Pulaski National Monument and Visitor Center. You can use your America the Beautiful Pass to get in for free. Otherwise, it's $10 a person for seniors. Here's the visitor center to the right, and then that's the monument over there to the left. The Cockspur Island Lighthouse was designed and built in 1848 by renowned architect John S. Norris. To mark the entrance to the southern channel of the Savannah River, the Cockspur Island Lighthouse was destroyed by a hurricane in 1854. A larger replacement was built on the same foundation in 1855. During the American Civil War, the light was temporarily extinguished. The lighthouse survived the 30-hour U.S. bombardment of Confederate-held Fort Pulaski in 1862 and hurricanes in 1881 and 1893. By the late 1800s, shipping had moved to the northern channel of the Savannah River, and the lighthouse was no longer needed and was deactivated in 1909. In 1958, the U.S. Coast Guard transferred the lighthouse to the National Park Services.
Okay, now we're heading into the visitor center.
So, because the walls are pretty, we have a 6-foot high here.
In the north, a young lieutenant fresh out of West Point receives his first military assignment. Robert E. Lee reports for duty on Cockspur. Lee started work right away. He set up the system of drainage and dikes on the island. He made several surveys and actually pinpointed the permanent site for the fort. Babcock, his health failing, was replaced by Lieutenant Joseph K.F. Mansfield, who would oversee the completion of Fort Pulaski. The name Pulaski, given the new fort in 1833, is in honor of Count Casimir Pulaski, the Polish nobleman who was mortally wounded in the Battle of Savannah while fighting for the Patriots during the American Revolution. 1847, Fort Pulaski is complete.
Okay, we're headed up to the fort now. Okay, we've got to go across the bridge. Here's the chains that pull the bridge up. It's amazing how they built this thing and it's held up all these years. They built it out here in the marsh. And it's still all together. Got lots of moats out here. It's quite the door.
I got 20 of yours, you got 20 of mine, we'll swap them. That's what happened to the garrison here. They went to an internment camp in New York.
A lot of people ask what this is. It's a big fig tree. That's what it is. Okay, we're in the commanding officer's quarters. We got a little window outside overlooking the moat out there. Nice beds. Yeah, guess this is the mess hall here. Like all the kids did drawings here. It's 100 years of National Monument. Okay?
Yeah. I wish they had a handrail on it.
Yeah, it's quite the climb. Well, now we're on the outside and we're just gonna walk around and we can see where the damage was at from the war that was many years ago in the 1860s. These brick walls are about 6 feet thick. But you can see that the shells did some damage here. 5,275 shots and shells were fired in 30 hours.
That's a lot.
You can see that the cannonballs did some damage here. Now what they told us is where you can see this newer color red brick. That basically got wiped out during the war, and that's rebuilt and been replaced. That's when they decided to give up the fort, as they were getting this, they got through the wall right here. Okay, on the outside, looking up out here, you can see the cannons up there overhead. And you can still see a lot of the damage. Oh, we're looking at about 160 years more or less ago.
Trees here.
Okay, we're headed back towards the truck.